Hey, happy Friday to you, and welcome back once again to the Friday Funnies. Well, spring is here. Today's the first day of spring, even though it may not look like spring wherever you are. You could be covered with snow or hotter than a fill in the blank. But a sure sign of spring is that in just 6 days, Major League Baseball will be back. Opening day is always a celebration, no matter how cold or hot it could be. And the best part about opening day is that all of the food is still fresh, because nothing is worse than biting into a stale wiener. March is also March Madness is here, where college basketball games will dominate the airwaves for 2 weeks. Thousands of people will fill out brackets to determine who is the big winner, only to discover that they are all wrong and wasted even more money by legal gambling. I'll tell you what, if you send me your bracket along with a $20 bill, I will keep both and tell you when you lost. I'm a giver. Now, sit back and enjoy the Friday Funnies. No wagers required. P.T. Barnum once said that there's a sucker born every minute, and sometimes they get what's coming to them. Funnies fan Dan Casmer alerted me to the latest sucker adventure, a flamin' hot Cheeto, which is not a stripper's name but a lovely snack chip, was found in a bag of treats, and somebody noticed that the chip looked like a fiery dragon from Pokemon cards. I have to say, a what from what? Anyhow, the discoverer of the Cheeto put it up for auction, thinking that some Pokemon freak would buy it. Well, one anonymous sucker thought the chip was a lost treasure and bought it with a winning bid of $87,840. Holy Cheeto, Batman. Well, I tell you what, I have a Lay's potato chip that looks just like Dumbo's ear, and I'm willing to sell it for $50,000. Let the suckers start bidding. This week's dumbass comes from the land of the dumbass, and by that I mean Florida, huh? Alfio Nocifora was arrested and charged with stealing a septic tank. He didn't steal jewelry or money, he took a tank to keep poop in. Now, he first tried to steal the tank by dragging it behind his car, but the tank was heavy and he was driving a Toyota Corolla. Then he rented a U-Haul truck and managed to push the poop tank inside. He got away, but was quickly apprehended and charged with grand theft and picking a stupid thing to steal. On top of all that, he's our dumbass of the week. We've seen a lot of major race events recently. We watched the Winter Olympics, the Daytona 500, and the upcoming Kentucky Derby. But now there's a new event that's on the books. It's the Sperm Racing World Cup, and it's just like what it sounds like. Men from 128 countries will vie for the $100,000 prize for having the world's speediest sperm. To qualify for the World Cup, they're going to have to pass qualifying rounds followed by head-to-head matchups, and that pun is not intended. The speed is determined by a computer and a mini sperm racetrack, which just sounds wrong. But the sponsors of the event say it's to bring attention to the fact that male fertility is declining. I don't know how you enter, but I'm guessing you probably have to send something in. And if you win, not only do you get the money, but I'm sure your family will be so proud of you. That's it for another week, my friends. Thanks for joining me here on the Funnies. Make sure you listen to my podcast, Another Day Above Ground. Very, very funny, as it's become every week. And other than that, share this with your friends, and I'll see you back here. Have a wonderful first day of spring. See you next Friday.